die Club 100 Elisabeth Schlunke.
Salzburg, hallo. Wie geht's euch? Wie ist diesen zweiten Tag Convention? Ich probiere das mal jetzt mit meinen Franzosen. Les francophones de la salle, vous êtes où? Pas trop perdu avec tous ces Allemands, c'est bon, ça va. So, erstmal Dankeschön, dass ich hier sein darf. Und ich danke euch auch für den Verständnis, weil ich werde auf Englisch reden. So hi, I'm Elisabeth, 24 years old, and I come from Switzerland. As I already said, I'm a part-time PhD, and that's why I'm actually a student. So the very funny thing about this is that my upline keeps telling me, Elisabeth, you earn more than your father, who's working like 30 years in Switzerland as a doctor. Why are you still studying? And I tell him, could you please tell that to my mother so that she understands too? and yes, I want to just tell you a little bit my story. So in the year I started Just Plus, it was at the end of October 2015. I just finished my bachelor in biology and I wanted to go to study in London. And you know, to better my chance to be accepted there, I had to do a 4-month internship, unpaid internship. And so this means I had to take a second job so I could put some money beside. And so at the time I used to work as a promoter for Marlboro. Yes, shame on me. But you would see I got what I deserved, because the internship was about iodine. And iodine is measured by urine. So I was pipetting urine every day with this lens. And at the end of the internship, my supervisor was pregnant at the time, and I was looking for her since 3 days, I couldn't find her. And then I found out she got a baby, and nobody had told me, right? So I felt, you know, like the last piece of shit. It hurt, but you know, I was happy it was over, and you know, sometimes you have to do those things, you know, in life, things that you don't want to do, to get what you want. And 2 days after that, and I really believe in destiny, I got to know Just Plus. And of course, I signed up so quick as possible because I wanted to quit the other shitty job with Marlboro. And so I started beside of my study already, because I had to take also some credits. And you know, I did the first clients, then I did STD, then I didn't confirm, then 2 or 3 months, then I did SC, I didn't confirm. Do you know that? And it was because Just Plus was not, it was not my first priority, you know, I just did it to earn a little bit of money, and that's how it was, and I was happy with that. Until one day, where something happened. So in August 2016, I got the response from the university, and they say they didn't took me. And so the first thing I thought was, did I just lost 1 year? You know, did I pipette during 4 months for nothing? and so at the time, you know, it wasn't that bad because I could take another master, but you know, when you really want to do this thing and you can't, and you've made, you know, everything, you give 100% and it's not enough, right? And things like that happen all the time. And so I was thinking to myself, like, why does it have to happen to me? Why me? Why I'm so unlucky? Nothing good ever happens to me. And then 2 weeks after, exactly 2 weeks, there was this convention. Oh, sorry, I forgot to show you my student picture. And 2 weeks after that, there was this Berlin convention. And I saw there people I had on Facebook and people from my team doing bigger position than me. And I was like, what the fuck, Ellie, why are you not there? You know? and so at that moment, I understood. I understood that I already had my luck. It wasn't true that I was not lucky. I just couldn't say it, no. And this day, I made the decision, to go for it. And I think that's really luck, it's just a decision. And there is this really nice phrase, which is, if you think that today is your lucky day, or if you decide that today is your lucky day, then it's gonna be your lucky day. And so for all these people that think, oh, nothing good ever happens to me, oh, I'm so unlucky, wake up, okay? Wake up. You are here today. Do you realize the opportunity you have to be here today at this convention? This is your luck. Right? And so I decided, and this was my lucky day when I decided to go for it. And I started my master, and at the same time, I started my plan to become a PhD. And so I basically just did, these 2-3 things that you have to do, which are stop finding excuses, and stop watching Netflix, like 0, like throwing the thing out of the house, and start working hard. So I would go to university until 4 or 5 p.m. Then I would study or going to the gym. And then I would eat something. And then from 7 to 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. I would work, okay? 2 or 3 times per day, working. And then on the next day, I would wake up at 6 or 7 and then just do this. University, work. And this for 1 year. And of course, I was 22 at the time, and this means for me no party, right? Not going out, and no shopping. And this is the worst. And when I had exam, like this was like the hardest part of it. Sometimes I wouldn't even sleep, no time for sleep. And I would just go to the exam and then make it, and then sleep afterwards. And it's, there is a funny event about that. We went to Canada with my upline and my downline to follow a seminar. And it was done the end of the month. We did the whole day telephone with Just Plus to do the positions. Maybe someone know that. And I eat EMD this month. And then the next day I had to fly home because on the 3rd I had an exam. So I would fly home and directly do the exam. And people are like, oh, jet lag, I'm so sick. Jet lag didn't even time to take me, I didn't plan for that. And so after this year, so the first picture should represent like in Berlin, so September 2016. I was SSC Club 6, and exactly 1 year after, I was PMD Club 100. Wow. Thank you. And it's not over, it was too quick. And 6 months now, after that, because that was September, we hit Club 200, and I'm in the top 20 distributor in Europe. So just to come back to the other picture, You know, people ask me, Eli, what did you change to go for P&D? And I say, I changed. Do you see how much change is in there? And you know, some people want to have it fast. You cannot always have it fast, you know. Everyone has time, because sometimes you cannot do that fast. And it's just, you know, a step-by-step process. And now I wanted to show you kind of like the important steps you have to take. Are you excited about that? Oh, that's coming afterwards. So, for the first step, we have to have a look at my profile, of course, before I started Just Plus, because with this I cannot sell any shades. Maybe you can see it from the pictures. I was depressed, okay. I felt empty, and I was coming from 3 years of being single, and I thought it was because I was not beautiful. And I thought, you know, after some times that you have a problem, you're like, or maybe I just don't deserve to be loved, you know. And you can do whatever you want, like, you know, you can do your hairs, you can do your nails, but this doesn't bring you anything if you don't think in your heart that you're beautiful. And overall, I think as a woman, it's this like a very difficult part of your life. And I was trying at the time to be perfect, thinking that this was the reason why I was alone, you know. And of course, it wasn't. And for me, there were two main reasons, and of course, I got them afterwards. And the first one was I was so negative. So who likes negative people? And the second one, the most important one, it was inside of me. I didn't really believe I could be loved, you know. I didn't believe I deserved to be loved. And so unconsciously, I was keeping away all the nice people. Nice guy, didn't like them. And it's like that. And even the people that were staying, I would make them leave, you know. Drama, big drama. And, you know, I'm telling you about this because this doesn't happen just in love life or in marriage. This can happen in every aspect of your life. And this is called self-sabotaging. So you sabotage yourself not to get out of what you know, because you're afraid of what you don't know. And so, for example, yeah, in business can also happen. There are people, like they miss the position for one client, or they have to do this important call, and then you cannot have them on the phone. Or in sport, also, people that break their legs 1 week before the marathon. And so this is the next point. Believe you deserve this. Tell your neighbor, please, you deserve this. Again, tell your neighbor, you deserve this. Okay, and then I don't care who you are, I don't care who you come from, I don't care if your parents are strict. Hey, stop speaking, okay. Everyone, you deserve to be happy, you deserve to be loved, and you deserve to be successful. So you deserve to be here one day. Okay, let's take it. And if there is one thing you need in business, is to feel good about yourself. So how do you make that every day? It's difficult, right? Some days. I asked myself at some point, Elisabeth, you have so much love to give, why don't you give it away? Why don't you go volunteer? And I think that, like Remy said already, I go every week one afternoon, and I work for free. And I think everyone can do that, right? 2-3 hours per week, 2-3 hours per month. This changes your day, changes your week, changes you okay? Make you feel good about yourself and actually make you a better person. The next important point is, had also to do with believe. You see, I found love. The next point has also to do with belief, and it's believing you know. Because it's not about being physically pretty. You can make the nails, you can make the hairs, you can go to the gym. But it's about feeling pretty. And stop criticizing yourself, you know, because you don't even give the time, even give the possibility to the people to like you, because you criticize yourself as first, okay? So stop that. And the other thing is, a lot of people think, you know, they look at us, I mean, here on the stage, and they're like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I'm not like them, you know. Okay, did you look at my profile before? Like, I didn't read this in a book, I'm the fucking, you know, example of this. And you don't need to be fit, you don't need to be blonde, you know, you don't need to be big. What's in business? We are doing business here, and a lot of people forget it. In business, it's important who wins who comes first and goes away as this, okay? This who wins in business. And some people also talk from talent, you know? I can't, for sure, the people that are here, they're not here because of talent, you know? And it's actually just another excuse you're giving to yourself not to get out from your comfort zone, because it's easy to tell, oh, they have talent. Look at my profile, tell me what talent I had, okay? And, yeah, and so the next point is, and the people who are here, you know, they're not different than you. They just think different and act different than you. This is the only thing. And so let's start thinking differently, okay? The first thing, don't think it's simple, okay? It's just not. And stop looking for the easy way, you know? And it's not simple because you have to do kind of sacrifices on the short term to be good on the long term. And this can be people, this can be things. And Eric Borg has a nice phrases for it, and he says, you have to pay the price. And I find for every position, it's price, you know. Call it sacrifice, call it compromise, but you have to go through some shit to get to PMD. And so also the people that say, oh, they didn't went through what I went through, of course not, you know, we are other people, but you know, I also have issues, I just don't post them on Facebook anymore, right? And people also say to me, like, you don't have kids, as like, this is the excuse, you know? And I don't have kids, okay. Quickest PMD in my team, quickest PMD in Europe is a mother. So, so you can be jealous, or challenge yourself and say like me, Ellie, what the fuck, are you not there? You know? And then start to improve, and this is the next point. Learning, improving always. Because when we start a business, we're like, oh, I have to learn this and this and this and this. And then at some point we stop learning, right? And we stop doing the things, and then we're like, oh, the business is not working anymore. Is the business not working anymore, or is you not working anymore? Okay, so don't run around like nothing has to do with you, right? Stop telling yourself it's not your fault, because it's your business. And so if your business is not working, it's not because of your upline, okay? There are people who don't have an outline here. It's not because your dollar doesn't work enough, you know. It's not because of the price of the product, because I also sell shakes and capsules. So what is the problem? So look in the mirror Because then you have the problem and you have also your solution. It's really up to you. So the last thing is stop looking for the right person, because a lot of people say, oh, I have to find this person, this is gonna change my business, this is gonna bring me to the next level. Okay, stop looking for it, because you just find it and it's you. Okay. And take this first decision, decide that today is a lucky day, and go for it. Okay, make the changes. We all know what we have to do, right? We just doesn't make it. And just one last thing. I have a question for you. And this is, did you ask yourself today why you are here? Like, why did you take the train for 6 hours or the flight to Köln and then here and stuff? Why? Why did you pay 60 euro the entry? Do you know that? It's because you needed to be here this weekend, because you need to hear something that someone said, because it's you, the next one, it's your time to change. Thank you.